So you have infinite money. You're an everyday person. You're an everyday person. You have infinite money. And you want to go to Walt Disney World. Wow.
What a decision.
This video will help the average lay infinite money person go to Disney World and spend as much money as possible on things that are not worth it. So this is like really things that Disney tries to push on you, but really it just doesn't make sense to buy because there's other options that are cheaper for not really that much different value.
Let me say, there are ways to save money at Disney. All you got to do is do the opposite of what we're going to talk about.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, and maybe we'll make a video that's how to save money at Disney eventually. But this is basically, it's so like convoluted and complicated to book a Walt Disney World vacation that unless you've done it before and you really know what you're doing, this is how Disney tricks you into paying more.
Exactly. So if you don't know what you're doing, these are some things you might do that waste money at Disney World.
Boom. So now that we know that we're spending a lot of money, how are we going to spend it?
First thing we're going to do to spend money unnecessarily is get the dining plan.
Oh my God, I love it.
So let's say you just bypass free dining at a hotel. You skip that deal. No way. Not for me. You just buy a hotel and you're like, you know what? Look at this. They say I can buy a dining plan. It's $50,000 for 2 quick service meals. I'm in.
Perfect. That's approximately what it costs at the parks, right?
That is. Those are real figures, yeah.
Without
Actual
doing
numbers.
any research, I'm just assuming that's perfect. I have sat down and done the math as to whether or not the dining plan is worth it. If you pay full price, works out to, $52 a day on the minimum dining plan, $75 per day on the middle one, and like $100-ish for the most expensive. So comparing what I actually would spend based on my dining habits regularly versus what my dining habits would be with the dining plan, I spend more money on the dining plan because I'm eating more than I normally would be. If I don't have the dining plan, I'm eating regularly, I save a lot of money.
Yeah, realistically, it's very unlikely that you're gonna use every meal and snack credit perfectly throughout your vacation. Disney's gonna come out ahead on this one in almost every scenario. And even if you use everyone, you barely come out ahead.
Yeah.
If you buy the most expensive option for everything, it's still very close.
Yeah.
So it's almost never worth it to outright buy the dining plan.
Yeah. And I don't know anybody who gets the dining plan and at the end of the trip isn't at a gift shop trying to fill up their snacks, right?
Yeah.
They're just like, what can I take home in my suitcase? I don't know, grab some lollipops. And that's not a good value for
Not
those
a good
snacks.
use of money.
It does make it easier if you're trying to budget throughout the trip. Maybe you like to just have it all paid for. You don't have to worry about it. So it's simpler to use the dining plan, maybe.
That is the advantage, is that you just pay it out of the way and you just go up to scan your magic
You
band
don't
and
have
use
to
a
look at
credit.
the bill at the end of your vacation and go, oh.
That's the advantage there, but
it's not going to save you money.
it does not save you money. When you go to Disney, they expect you to use it every day, but you usually will find something along the way at Disney that you eat that is not covered by the dining plan. You're gonna eat something that's not covered by the dining plan, and it's gonna add to it.
Yeah. In the past, when we've used dining plans, I have purchased it once, and otherwise I've just gotten free dining. When we purchased it, we didn't come out ahead. So the dining plan that we got was the quick service dining plan, where you get 2 quick services and 2 snacks. But we wanted to eat at table service restaurants. So we booked table service restaurants throughout the trip and had these bonus quick service meals to use. If you really want to crunch numbers, if you think it's going to be real close with that dining plan, let's see if this is worth it. Maybe if it's coming down to dollars and pennies, maybe you shouldn't be going to Walt Disney World on your vacation.
Yeah.
Go somewhere a little cheaper.
And God forbid if you go during an Epcot festival and you have to use, that will lay waste to your snack credits. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. So that was a whole video all by itself.
And that's the one way. Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna move into a pony. Piggyback. No,
Okay.
Ponyback. So piggybacking off of buying the dining plan,
Or pony backing.
Pony backing, which is what I originally said, which is not a thing, unless it's a term that I just don't know. Piggybacking off of buying the dining plan, another way to not save money is to not bring your own snack. Bringing your own snacks to Disney is a way to save money. So if you come to Disney and you don't have any snacks like tucked in your suitcase for you to take to the park with you, that means you have to buy a snack at Disney, and it's going to be more expensive. A banana costs like $3. It might just be $1.
The snack prices have been going up too. It's like
Yeah.
$6 a churro.
Oh.
Yeah. So the next way to not save money is to just Google hotel rooms at Disney, bring up the first result, and book that room. The rack rate, no deals at all. The highest amount you can pay.
Google it.
You just Google it up, blah, 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 blah. I want to stay at the Grand Floridian. $7,000 a night works for me.
God.
And then you're fine. You're off on your way for a $50 million vacation. And Bob Iger is laughing all the way to the bank.
What Zach is trying to say,
I think I nailed it.
one way to not save money at Disney World is to pay full price for a hotel room.
Well said, Amy.
Do you like how I condensed that
Really,
for you?
really well said there.
Thank you. Rack rate is the official jargon term.
Yeah. So in almost every case, for almost every room, eventually there will come a special or a deal that will lower the price significantly from what it is originally priced at. So I wouldn't fully lock down a room until like three-ish months before. Keep looking, checking the website for specials, and you should almost always find a better deal.
Consider the following. A lot of the times, people will pay full price for a room and add the Disney dining plan.
Bless their hearts.
Those people are not saving money.
Sweet summer child.
Sweet summer child.
I mean, a lot of people don't know better. I mean, how many people do you think are going to watch this video? A dozen?
If we're lucky.
A million? Even if it's a million, that's not even everybody in the world, so they'll still continue to buy full price rooms.
Poor people. Disney has an option to add onto their park tickets where you can jump from park to park. Or hop.
What do they call it?
It's called the Park Hopper option. In order to have the ability to jump from park to park, depending on the number of days your ticket is good for, if you have a 1-day ticket or a 3-day ticket or a 10-day ticket, it'll change the price of this a little bit. But it's an additional cost between like $60 and $100, depending on if you get Park Hopper regular or Park Hopper Plus, just to jump around from park to park. And that's per person.
So if you have a family of four, $400.
That's an extra $400 just to be able to go from Epcot to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be there for 4 days, you get 1 day in each park if you want to do that. Why would you need to go Magic Kingdom to Animal Kingdom to Hollywood Studios all in 1 day if you have all that time?
For this one, I do see the side of buying it.
I mean, yeah, obviously we do, but
Park hopping is nice, but holy cow.
no,
$100 just to go to a theme park that I can plan out better and just go to a different day
right.
for no extra cost is pretty steep.
Yeah. You have to factor in, too, it takes time to get from one park to the other.
Yep.
So you think you're making the most out of your time by using this much time in Animal Kingdom and then that much time in Hollywood Studios, but you're losing at least an hour.
Yeah.
Because those buses,
A
man.
chunk of travel time. And then, like, security again, and then getting into the park. So,
Security. And you know I have to have the biggest frickin' bag.
park hopper and park hopping can be a costly enterprise.
There are benefits to park hopping, but money saving is not one of them.
The final way, well, okay. Whew. There are many ways, many more ways to waste money at Disney World. The way we see a lot of people wasting money that maybe could be avoided is on minivans. The little vans that take you from park to hotel, hotel to park, wherever you want to go.
But Zach, they're so cute.
They are very cute. You know what? Take it off the list. Video over.
No, there are so many transportation options at Disney, and while there could be more, I just don't see how anybody would want to spend $30 for a 10-minute ride.
The funny thing is, it's in the Lyft app, and you could get a Lyft for $8. He thinks that minivans are good value, which should tell you how crazy he is.
This nerd thinks taking a minivan is a great way to spend a Disney vacation. You can pay $25 or $30 for a minivan just so you can sit in some polka dots.
You can't even see the polka. Here's the pro tip: you can't even see the polka dots when you're in the minivan. It's just a regular interior.
Yeah, I think like the whole point is that the driver knows Walt Disney World, so they're like they can give you hot tips on your way to whatever you're doing. But like maybe Matt from Lyft also knows these pro tips, or maybe you don't need the driver to tell you 2 seconds before you're going to the place. You should already know that.
If you made it to this YouTube video, I'm sure you know more than the driver knows.
Yeah.
You don't get this deep into the Disney World internet without knowing more than a Lyft driver.
And it's not even like it's an express amazing mode of transportation. It's not a direct monorail line. You're just on the highway.
You're just on the highway.
You're going to be right next to the bus that you could have been taken for free.
And I think they just drop you off in the regular drop-off spots that everyone gets dropped off in.
Yeah.
So they're not providing any amazing service that you can get with a bus unless you're in a rush. But if you're in a rush, just take a regular Lyft. They're all around Disney World too. So
now that you've spent all of your money, how are you going to enjoy your vacation? You can't. You bought the dining plan. You paid full price for your room. You took a minivan to get from place to place. You took a minivan park hopping.
Yeah. What?
And you don't have any snacks in your bag. You're broke. Now you have no money for souvenirs. Great job.
And even worse, you probably can't afford to come back to Disney World.
Oh my God, that's so sad. So, if you're a millionaire and you can afford all of these luxuries or just dumb ideas, do yourself a favor. Do one more dumb thing with your money. Sponsor a rope drop Disney trip to Walt Disney World. You've already thrown away so much money. Why not just send us to Disney too?
We'll send you a personalized vlog, and we'll give you a high five if you're also there. Sure.
Thanks for watching, millionaires. We'll see you real soon. Man, when we went to Food and Wine Festival, the guy rang us out wrong, and he used a snack credit on a $2 drink.
Total devastation when that happens. He uses a snack credit on like a drink, on like a bottle of water or something.
I think about that and my heart just sinks. Oh, the wasted potential.
I mean, I love little kids at Disney World. Well,
I'm going to use a travel agent on my next one. I already have one lined up. She's my friend.
Nice.
She's from Rochester, but now she lives in Texas.
Neither of those are near Disney World.
I know. I know you want attention.
Well, so do we. That's why we're making a YouTube video.